Chief Tactical Officer's Log, Stardate 661-12.1. We're returning to the U.S.S. Batavia again. Regrettably, our diplomatic mission to planet Wynok was far from successful. The situation in the dark hinterlands has been volatile for the 7 years we've been assigned to this region. Let's hope we can somehow convince Starfleet Command to...
What the... Cilicia, you might want to come see this.
Computer, pause recording. Captain?
I found the Batavia, but she seems to be adrift. Dropping out of warp now.
I can't see a thing.
Me neither.
Perhaps it might be a good idea to restore power, at least backup power.
Should be possible, though I don't know why it didn't kick in when they lost warp power.
We can restore it manually, right?
That's right. We should be able to access it behind one of those panels.
Perhaps we should have brought a few flashlights.
Oh, no need. I know the ship like the back of my... Ow!
I see.
There we go.
I never doubted you, sir.
I know.
Restoring minimal lighting, Captain. He's dead.
He's also gone. I want to know exactly what happened on my ship.
Who were those officers?
Lieutenant Green and Ensign Baker. John Green joined the ship a few months ago. And Baker has been here since the commissioning of the Batavia. But what were they doing on the bridge? We have to...
You promised me, Richardson.
My God, it's Jane.
Alex, is everything alright?
You didn't see him?
Didn't see who?
Never mind, I must be imagining things. It's been a long day.
Captain, the ship has suffered extreme damage on the outer hull. Weapon systems and shields may be damaged, but I can't be sure with all these systems that are down. The best thing would be to restore warp power first.
Can you see how many escape pods were launched?
Only 5 out of 20 were launched. Another 5 were disabled during the attack.
I'm accessing the logs. It seems this ship has been attacked by some enemy vessel. Doesn't look familiar to me, but we have to check the Federation database when we have access again.
Alex, the Wave Rider is gone.
I guess they had to use it to escape. Can you get the internal sensors online? I'd like to know if anyone's still on board.
I'm telepathic.
Of course. Chief, can you sense anyone?
Unfortunately not, sir.
Then let's get this ship up and running again. Wait, where are you going?
Main engineering?
No, that will take way too long. We have a shuttlecraft. We'll just beam ourselves over there. Richardson to Sergeant. Computer, I would like you to scan the following.
Scanning. Atmospheric conditions are within parameters. Humidity is 37%. Temperature is 18 degrees Celsius.
Yeah. Computer, beam Katina and me directly to main engineering.
Acknowledged.
Lights, Captain?
Would be nice. Ah, thanks. Now let's try the cold start to warp core.
I wish Ayana was here.
Oh, don't worry. You read the manual, right?
Of course I did. But it's nice to have her around. I think I'm ready over here.
Okay, great. Initializing cold start. It's not supposed to do that, I'm sure. The injector ports have to be properly aligned. Please check those again.
On it, Captain. How did Ayana join the ship, by the way?
She's a well-experienced engineer and was stationed on a Galaxy class with Captain De Vries. You might know him. We ran into him a couple of times. Anyway, she wasn't quite at her place at such a large ship and requested a transfer to a science vessel.
And that must have been around the time the Batavia was refitted.
That's right. The injector ports?
Ready for another try, Captain?
Initializing cold start. Antimatter flow stable. Injector ports are aligned. Looks like we did it.
I can't believe it.
Let's get the systems back online. Starting with the
Shields?
apparently. Richardson to Sergeant. Shuttle come in. Computer. Must have been the shuttle.
Captain, I can't get the shields up with so many damaged emitters.
Try to make the best of it, Chief.
As always, sir. Recharging shield emitters. 45 seconds.
Let's hope we can hold it together that long. Damn it, we can't even see what's out there. Come on, girl. I know you can do it. Give me something to work with here.
Alex, I'm sorry to interrupt your chat with the ship, trying to get us moving, but I can't access the driver coils.
What about the warp drive?
The injectors are locked, and... oh no.
And what?
I think she lost one of her nacelles.
Not again?
We're being healed.
Oh, splendid. At least something seems to be working around here. Can you put it up?
Hi.
Well, Richardson, aren't you going to say hello?
Captain Chain.
Ah, you remember me. And do you also remember what you promised me?
Jane?
Yes, Chain.
Isn't he?
The former captain of your ship. Yes.
But aren't you supposed to be?
Dead. Yes.
Are you sure about that?
Why are you firing on us?
You tell me.
What the hell is going on here? This doesn't make any sense. The abandoned ship, Captain Chain.
What promise was he talking about?
Right before he died, he asked me to take care of his ship. But I've always feared that something might happen to her.
Looks like your greatest fear has become a reality. Captain, I think we need to evacuate the ship.
I'm not... Wait. Reality? Sakara Zape Lolo.
Special one. You think it's me, Captain? That I'm the cause of all this?
I think you must be trapped in some sort of illusion or mind meld you subconsciously created. A new ability you might be developing.
Sounds better than some dead guy trying to kill us.
Okay, great. Now snap us out of this.
Well, Richardson, aren't you going to say hello?
Captain Jane.
Good.
Only 5 out of 20 were launched.
Let's get the Simpsons. Bleh. Ik ging te snel, sorry. Ik ging even.
Het lijkt dat ze hand omhoog heeft.
Oh, gaat het wel? Nou, ligt wel natuurlijk.
Zo ja. 3. Ja, prima. Klaar?
Apparently, ja, we kunnen hier knippen, dus zal ik hem vanaf mij doen? Let's get all systems back online. This.
This isn't engineering.
Acknowledged.